coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report, Indiana's Sportscaster of the Year.
You're killing us, Ferrari. You're killing us. Hey, like the sweltering temperatures, the Highlight Zone is bringing the heat. We're bringing you coverage of 20 games this week, or that is week 2, and it includes a clash of the Titans between the SAC and the Northeast State. Defending 5A state champ Snider hosting NE8 powerhouse East Noble tonight. Our own Josh Ayen is out at a sweltering Spooler Stadium with a preview of your Highlight Zone game of the week. Josh.
Glenn, can I just say, you're the one complaining, you're the one in studio. I'm out here in the sweltering heat, like you said. You know, I did come a little bit prepared, though, with a portable fan. Maybe a little bit, may not be enough. We definitely got to hook up our guy, Kurt Tippmann, with one of these portable fans, the rest of this coaching staff. Now, Coach, first off, thanks for joining us. And, you look back on last week, not the ideal result you were hoping for, but how have the guys responded so far throughout this week of practice?
Oh, good. I mean, we knew what last week was. It's a non-conference game and a good chance for us to measure ourselves against a really quality opponent that poses all kinds of challenges, and we got some answers to some of those questions. I think when you play a really good quality team, your mistakes get exaggerated, so it's really easy to go back with the kids and say, this is what we got to do better, because they can see it. It's very obvious. And I think it's helped us propel to a good week of improvement.
When you look at the offense, of course, a lot of attention on that side of the ball given last week. What do you guys need to do tonight just to make sure you put some points on the board against a very good East Noble defense?
Well, our recipe is, I think, consistent, every game, and that's we got to block guys up front, and that's what was hard to do last week. They're just really good up front, and we saw some good things, but certainly some things we need to improve. But everything starts up front. The quarterback made good decisions last week. He's got to continue to make good decisions and get the ball in the hands of some really capable guys. But, the run game has to be better, and then that'll open up other things in the offense.
Defensively, Coach, a lot to like on that side of the ball last week. How do you carry that momentum heading into tonight?
Well, I think, be prepared for a physical East Noble offense. They run the ball really well, and they're big and physical up front. They have a big back that's hard to tackle. So, we have to be gap sound. We got to fit gaps and, tackle well and cover well. Quarterback's a really good athlete, good player. He'll pose, I'm sure, threat running the ball as well as throwing it. And just have to be sound, I think, is what we were last week, with the exception of 2 or 3 plays. But then those 2 or 3 plays cost us points.
Hoping for a sound game for sure. Really appreciate the time, Coach, and best of luck tonight.
Yeah, no problem. Make sure those guys back at the studio are enjoying the air conditioning, and you are the tougher guy out here in the heat.
I will definitely.
Glenn, that's for you, Glenn.
I will definitely make that known. But for now, let's throw back to Glenn in studio.
Coach Tippmann throwing daggers, man. Come on. I'll be out there tonight running around. It's going to be sweaty. It's going to be nasty. Oh, man, I appreciate Coach Tippmann joining us. Throwing daggers, though. Oh, that's rough. Okay, huge night on the Highlight Zone. We already told you we're bringing 20 games of coverage tonight. Of course, the game of the week will feature 1-0 Northrop at Huntington North, who's also 1-0 Lures, is at New Haven. Homestead hosting Noblesville. Carroll is at Center Grove. Northside welcoming Lawrence North. Wayne does the same with South Bend Riley. Southside on the road at South Bend St. Joe's. Dwenger hosts Cincinnati Moeller. Concordia heading down to Eastbrook in the land of Dirk Rowley. Leo makes its way to the Hornet Hive at Angola. A couple of county rivalry games with Garrett at DeKalb and South Adams at Belmont. Eastside on the road at Adams Central, while Norwell is hosting Delta. That's a 7:30 kick. Lakeland is at Churubusco. Blackhawk Christian hosts Taylor at Zollner Stadium. Southwood faces Oak Hill. Northfield taking on Cass, while Warsaw makes the drive to Indy to face powerhouse Warren Central. We got a full 20-piece of games tonight at 11 o'clock on the Highlight Zone in the 72-degree studio. But for now, I'm Glenn Marini, and that is your local sports report.